Hello all. Here's two walkers. The one here closest to us is a hand-me-down from my dad. Mom bought that, I believe, online, and it did a wonderful job for us. Um, for a long time, it just started to look a bit iffy. You know, this summer's been sitting out in the sun, so it's faded a lot. And my mom uses it to get around outside since the wheels are just a little more sturdier, I guess. They're wider, not as narrow. So she just uses it to check the garden out, which me and her put together. And this is a square foot garden, 3 by 3, and so that's, not exactly wheelchair accessible, but definitely more accessible for your favorite senior citizen. Anyways, a little side note there. And then this one, I started lobbying for a combination rollator. Now, a rollator is what the technical term for these things are. But I usually prefer rolling walker. Go figure. Anyways, my sister got this through her mother-in-law, may she rest in peace. And I'm so glad that we were able to upgrade. Now, this is not a combination transport chair / rollator. And if you have a compact car and you need to take care of your senior citizen, you might want to, go for that combination piece, because it's just sensible, because it gets tiring for me to get hauled two things at once. But then I have a minivan, so I have the luxury of doing that. And I'm out there a lot, and I see elders out there who do not have something like this. And I cannot tell you how much it's meant to me to have my mom have this, and how much it helps her around the house, out in public, and it's so useful. She won't let me take a video of her, of her, period. She just wouldn't, that's just not her thing. She's just very reticent of the camera, but I wish I could show you. Well, maybe I'll sneak one. I don't know what'll happen, but who knows, of how this works and the beauty of it. Now, of course, you've got your seat. And the more pockets, the better. You've got your seat you can sit on, and then you can put a tray on top of it when they're at the buffet. And my favorite senior citizen is very much independent streak. She doesn't want anybody, women senior citizens lean towards, they had to take care of everybody else. They don't want to have anybody take care of them, and I had to learn that lesson. So if she's up to it, she'll put her tray on here and go through the buffet line and all that, and I don't have to help her so much. And then you've got, and not all models like this have this. This is Hugo's upper line, and you can see she's got a map. Where's she going? Some big adventure, mail and the like in here, which she carries around the house, and she's folded socks and put them in there to haul them back in her room, and the like. Now, my favorite citizen, she just started using a rollator / rolling walker. This time last year, it just got to the point where when you're hey, I'll give you an example. You're kind of hunched over and you know, I wish I had a second person to demonstrate that, but of course, I do a bad imitation because, well, I'm not her. There's our little friend over there. And you just walk, your feet drag, you walk like a toddler. And to see other elders out there, and they've got the cheapest thing they can afford, and it doesn't help them live their day-to-day lives very well because they don't have a platform for for that. And as a friend reminded me, her mother had MS, and those bendy walkers, as I call them, they topple a lot easier. Now, some of you would be worried about having wheels with this. It might take 3 days to a week to get used to the concept of rolling and using your brakes, but you do learn. And I just cannot say how much having one of these is such a help to your loved one, so they could do things for themselves, and you don't have to, you don't have to be the helicopter son or daughter, or caretaker. So that's part of this segment. All right, bye bye.